Okay, so this is a kind of spur of the moment thing, but I'll just go right into it. I'm doing a review of ECW One Night Stand 2006. Um, I actually never saw this pay-per-view before, but definitely a good pay-per-view. It wasn't as good as the '05 one, but it was definitely some really good stuff. I mean, I don't think that it ever could have been as good as the '05 one because it's a reunion show essentially, but it's a repeat reunion show, so it's not the same. When you start having a ton of reunion shows, it's not the same as the first one, of course. So I don't think it was destined to be as good, but WWE did a smart thing by having their own invasion. That was interesting. So let me just start this show. So Paul Heyman came out. He cut a very good promo. Paul Heyman is a good promo man. Everyone knows that he's a great promo. In fact, if you've seen Beyond the Mat and you have seen his pep talk to the wrestlers, that is so motivating. I just got pumped up just watching that. That is so motivational, man. So he can just do that. It's a lot of ad libbing. So great stuff. Then there was Tazz versus Jerry the King Lawler, which, uh, in my opinion, it's obviously don't treat it like a match. Treat it like a segment, and then you'll like it more. So it was great because Jerry the King Lawler was Jerry Lawler was a heel for the last time in his WWE career, essentially. He had already been toning it down a lot. He was already a shit commentator by then, but he played the heel there, and he showed that as a heel, he's awesome. They should make, Vince McMahon should say, go, Jerry, go play the heel. Go play the heel. It would be great. Because if you've seen Jerry Lawler in the 90s, damn it, he is a good heel. He's an awesome heel. On the mic, as a commentator, I mean. Um, so essentially, Jerry Lawler slapped Joey Styles, so Joey Styles came back, put a sleeper hold on him, and what's his face? Lawler flipped him over, and then Tazz put the Tazz mission on him, and he tapped out. So fun segment there, fun segment. Then we had Kurt Angle versus Randy Orton, which it was a good match. It was I wouldn't call it good. It's like that in between decent and good level. But I really expected more. I'm a huge fan of both. Kurt Angle's awesome. He can carry damn near anyone to a great match. And as much as I love Orton, he does have a habit of disappointing when I think he's going to be good. So yeah. Um, it was okay. I like the whole thing where Angle was like, put a hold on me and I'll break out of it. I think they should have developed that for longer. I think he should have stuck his arm out and said, put me in an arm bar. Orton would do that. I think it would have been great. And the fans were really behind Angle. Because that was at the time before ECW was just WWE's third brand. It was really for them like a reunion. So, like a more of a permanent reunion for a while. So they really got behind Kurt Angle and Big Show, who joined them. So I thought that was great. And so the match was okay. Angle win with the ankle lock. Next was the FBI versus Tajiri and Super Crazy. This match they just all seemed kind of off. Like it was good, it was okay, but they just seemed off. It didn't flow very well. It was choppy. I don't know. But anyway, after the match, Big Show came in and took Big Guido down. He took all of them down, essentially. Made him look really good. The fans were chanting his name afterwards. It was some nice stuff. And let me just say this. For both of the first two One Night Stands, the fans were so totally into it. It made the show so much better. So, important. When fans are into it, it makes the show so much better. Um, then we had already, wow. The World Heavyweight Championship match, Rey Mysterio versus Sabu. And I was saying, so far the matches have actually been somewhat disappointing. Well, this did not disappoint. They tore the house down. I can say that they tore the house down. It was awesome. The only reason I won't give this the highest rating, I mean, not that it would have been 5 stars, but I would have given it a higher rating if it had more time, and it was only given like 10 minutes. But in the 10 minutes that they had, um, they tore the house down. Now the ending was a little bit bullshit because it was like there was a table in between the apron and the guardrail. Mysterio was sitting on. Sabu jumped, DDT'd him through the table, and they said, "Oh, Sabu, they're too injured to wrestle." And that's a good way because I know they wanted to have Mysterio keep the title without Sabu looking bad, and that's a good way of doing that. But I think they needed to realize that this was at an ECW show. The fans aren't going to take that type of stuff, like too injured. Sabu's wrestled with broken necks and stuff, more injured than that. So I don't think that was the very good decision at all. But still, watch the match. They were awesome. Next was the mixed extreme tag match with Tommy Dreamer, Terry Funk, and Beulah versus Mick Foley, Edge, and Lita. Now, let me just say this. Foley, Edge, and Lita, and I don't like Edge's promos. I have another video on that. I don't like Edge. He was good here, though. I'll give him his credit. He was good. I can't believe I saw 2 good Edge promos in a row. Last week on SmackDown, he was good, and he was good on this DVD. 2 good Edge promos in a row. I know, right? It's incredible. So, Foley, I like Foley's promos, and Lita was really good too. And then Beulah came out and cut a promo saying how she was gonna put herself in the match, and they also tore the house down. Funk was still awesome, Foley was still awesome, and the rest of the guys, they didn't even have to do much. I mean, man, it was just a good hardcore brawl. It was just a good hardcore brawl. It was very entertaining. And then there was a spot where Terry Funk lit the 2x4 with barbed wire on fire and hit Foley with it, and Foley's shirt caught on fire and it started burning, and the fans were like, "Oh shit!" And then he fell into the barbed wire, and so they put him out with extinguishers because that could have been dangerous, I guess. Whatever. Anyway, this match was great. Just watch it. You've probably seen it. It's on a lot of DVDs, a lot of compilation DVDs too. So you've probably seen it. Next is Balls Mahoney versus Masato Tanaka, and this match was basically there to put a break in between the last match and the main event. And what I love about it is that the 2 wrestlers realized that, and they said, you know what, we got a short amount of time, maybe 6 or 7 minutes, and they said, you know what, we're not going to try to steal the show, we'll just have a fun match, and they did that, and that's great. I hate when wrestlers, when they're clearly put in a spot with only 6 or 7 minutes in between a great match and the main event, and they try to steal the show by packing as many spots in as they can. No, this was just a fun match. They went through their stuff, and the ending was awesome because Mahoney hit Tanaka with a sick chair shot, and Tanaka bumped to it. Awesome. After watching, it was an awesome bump. After watching One Night Stand 1 and 2, I love Tanaka in a row. I love Tanaka. I love Masato Tanaka. So anyway, now we get to our main event of the night. John Cena versus Rob Van Dam for the WWE Championship. God damn it, these fans hated John Cena, and it was awesome. Now, I'm not saying it's awesome because they hated him. I'm a fan of John Cena. I like John Cena. But the heat was just so brilliant. And of course they were going to root for Rob Van Dam. He was their guy. It was WWE versus ECW, and RVD was their man. They wanted him to win the title. They had the "If Cena wins, we riot" sign. And just the heat made it so freaking awesome. Cena came out and played an awesome heel character. He realized he wasn't going to get cheered, and he played an awesome heel character. And it's because of this that I want them to turn Cena heel, because I know he can play it. And he just kept pissing off the fans. Every time RVD made a comeback, he would knock him back down. It was great. They had some great action. The heat definitely made this match better for me. And then the ending came where Edge speared Cena through a table. I wasn't sure about that. I mean, the fans loved it. The fans, of course. And then RVD won. It was I don't know, there was something weird about that to me. Can't really describe it because it was good. It made Cena look strong with losing the title but still looking strong. And it set up a feud between them. But there's just something about me that felt like RVD should have won clean, maybe. So, yeah, great match, great show, really. You should definitely go out and buy it. It comes with Barely Legal 97, so definitely come out and buy it. It was very good, and I don't have any time left, so I will have to say goodbye right here.